students, let's get started. In your pizza box portfolios, you should have got a plastic bag that looks like this. This is a combination of white, fine grit play sand and cornstarch. So if you're making this at home, you need 2 parts play sand and 1 part cornstarch. Get yourself a spatula or a spoon and mix that together. You're also going to have a little cup of paint that's already got the pumpkin pie scent in it. So all you have to do is have a bowl of water handy and mix that paint inside a bowl of water. You want to make sure that you mix it up pretty good so that you can't see any clumps in the water from the paint. And then just start pouring. Now the important part about this is you want to just pour a little tiny bit at a time. Notice that I pour a little bit, I mix it up, and I pour a little bit more. If you pour the whole thing in, it could be too wet, and then you don't have any more play sand or cornstarch to kind of compensate for that. So it's better to just do a little bit at a time than do too much and ruin your batch. So again, notice that I pour a little bit and I mix it together. You know you have enough when you can take your fingers, clump it in your hand, and it actually sticks together. If your hands are really, really wet, you may have too much in there. It should be just enough that you can squish the sand together and it clumps in your hand like so. Just like that. There's a lot of different things that you can actually do with your pumpkin moon sand. You can take cookie cutters, cut out shapes, you can just kind of play with it. I've seen other places where they actually make stress balls out of those, stress relieving balls that made it with balloon. You can look up YouTube videos with that. I just kind of like to play with it. See you next week.